Derrel Jazz Johnson here, Fathers and Sons, here with Mike Breen. How are you doing today, Mike?
Good, Derrel. How are you?
Good. Just a personal question. You're here for MSG sometimes, you're here for ESPN. How weird is that to just wear a different hat when you're here doing a game?
It's not weird, Derrel. I'm used to doing it. I've been doing it for a long time. It's fun to do both. I mean, MSG is kind of what I grew up on. But the ESPN games are fun to do too. So it's after doing it for so many years, you get used to it.
What is your assessment of the Knicks this year?
I think the potential is to be one of the better teams in the East. I think they have, if everything falls into place and they stay healthy, they've got a chance to be as high as the 3 seed in the East. But that's a lot to ask for because they've got to stay healthy. Right now they're not, and that's a big if in the NBA, not just for them but for everybody. And then I think Carmelo Anthony, I think he's going to have a huge season. But they need him to play at an unbelievable level, maybe the best he's ever played, for them to reach to be one of the elite teams in the East.
The team that the Knicks are playing tonight, the Miami Heat, defending NBA champions, and on paper they've gotten better. How good could they be this season?
Well, they're the favorites. There's a pretty big gap between them and everybody else. And the fact that they know what it takes to win, the only thing they have to fight is complacency. You know, you lose a little bit of that hunger when you win the prize, and they've got to make sure they don't lose that. But I think LeBron James, Dwayne Wade is motivated. They've added some nice pieces, Ray Allen and Rashard Lewis. They're going to be tough to knock off.
As someone who calls home Madison Square Garden, what do you think about the new changes that debut tonight?
Oh, I love it. The building looks great. You know, it's a strange feeling tonight being here with all that's happened this week with Hurricane Sandy. But there are a lot of people still excited. But, you know, your mind and your heart is elsewhere in a lot of cases. You're welcome.